Hi everybody, sorry I'm a few minutes late. My husband cooked, so I was eating, sorry. And sorry my feet are cold. I'm quick put some little socks on before we start. So I hope everybody had a good week. And we got some new products in, and one of them is the Ocean Friends paper. I call it the lobster paper, but I should call it the right name. So I was thinking we could do a scrapbook layout with that tonight. And this was the paper. And here's the stamp set. And it has the coordinating dies. So, and I hope everybody is getting ready to get bundled up for the Arctic that's about to hit us in the next couple days. So I have my hot tea right here, and I will be drinking it because even though I'm normally always hot, I am cold tonight for some reason. So, but I wanted to do something with this paper. I really love it, and I know at first kind of looks wild, but it is very, very pretty. And so I have a couple ideas of what we're going to do with it, but as I like to do, I like to play along with you and let you see what it is to create something that's not pre-planned as like you would do yourself. So it's kind of let you go through the process of how I create. So I hope this helps you, and let's get started. Sorry, my allergies are bothering me a little bit tonight. So, all right, let me get this turned around. And oh, don't forget, thank you for joining Crafty Paws by Danielle tonight. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit like and subscribe so you will be notified of all videos in the future. So hang on, guys, 1 second. Okay, let me get it adjusted. And I think, oh, sorry. We had my monthly crop here at my house yesterday, and I think I got everything moved around. So let me see if I can get this adjusted a little bit. I think I I lowered it last week when I did my product release. So let me pull it up for you. Maybe you can see a little bit better. Second. All right, let's see. Sorry guys, I didn't have time to do this before the video tonight, so I hope that helps. Can you see now? Let me pull that forward a little bit more. All right, there you go. All right, so how's everybody doing tonight? And give me 1 second, I just lost my internet. I just lost it on my computer. Give me 1 second. I lost you. Let me switch real quick. There it goes, so I can see your comments. Okay, guys, so here we go. Get my computer open. So, all right, so I can see your comments. Okay, guys. Oh, here we go. Got to turn my volume off. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let me make room here. Got a little stuff going on from yesterday still. All right, sorry. Now, I debated whether to do scrapbooking this week or do a card, but this paper just came in. I just got this in because this was a new product release, and it is so pretty. And let me just go through the paper pack. This is Friends of the Ocean is the name of the paper pack, but it is a whole suite. And so I'll just go to the paper pack. So we got the front and the back. And I really love these colors. I hope you can see them. Sometimes on the camera and that it's hard to see, but usually video is better than the pictures. But look at that. And just like a lot of the other paper by or the products by Stampin' Up, this is coordinated with the stamp set, so you can use the stamp set to cut out some of the images front and back. So it does make it makes it a lot easier. But then, of course, you can stamp out and cut them out and color them. I'll have that option too. I really do like this paper pack. It really does have some really bright front and back. Colors in it. I think that melon mambo is really, really pretty. So let me turn that over. All right. And then I'm gonna move that out of the way. And then of course you have your stamp set. So you got hello friend, love you, thanks so much. You got crabs too. And then of course you have your all your different dies, and then you do have your stamps. And then let's see, I have a couple embellishments in here, and this one is for this one. It's really pretty. You see all the colors? All right. And what else do we have? Soft Waves. The 3D comes with it. So you get the whole suite. And let me look quick. Let me look in here and see. Don't know if this one came with ribbon or not. Let me look real quick. So I did show a video last night. Oh, hi Sonia. Glad you can come. Let me know if Sammy's with you tonight. So Sammy's my assistant if he's on tonight. So he can help. He gets to help me design, pick out colors tonight if he's on. All right, so did I pass it? Let's see. Yeah, let's do it the easy way. Let's look in the back. Let's look at the directory. I don't think this did. I think it came with the embossing folder instead. Let's see. We got paper, designer series, Friends of the Oceans on 31. Maybe I skimmed through it. All right. Yep, I did. Okay. So this is everything that it came with it. You can get the whole suite for $81, or if you just the paper pack itself is $12.50. And then of course, if you get the stamp and dies together, you get 10% off. So you might want to check this out. It's really pretty paper. And let me get that aside. All right, so Sammy's not on yet. So okay, so all right, so let's see where we want to start tonight. First, let's pick out. All right, first let me figure out what dies go with the paper, so I know which piece of paper to keep back. Nope, that must be the big sheet. Okay, so this is one of them. I must be this one that cuts out. Let me look. Yep. Okay. So keep this one aside because this is the one that cuts off the dies from the dies. So I'm gonna put that aside. And so I'm thinking, which one should we use? All right. And then we're gonna need, let's see, I'm gonna need 2 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. Let me grab white starters and see. And then we will need, let's see, let's see what some of the colors are in here. Oh, Berry Burst is in here too. So we got Melon Mambo and Berry Burst. So just so you know, so you can see that's Melon Mambo, and it's Berry Burst. That's where that other dark color is coming from. And then we have Pumpkin Pie. Ooh, Calypso Coral. That's where that's a really pretty color. I don't know if I've used this color yet, to be honest with you. Calypso Coral. And then you can, what else do we want? Summer Splash is the in color for this year. That's a pretty color too. So you can see what the colors are making up this paper. Oh, no wonder why it's so pretty. Look at these colors. Pumpkin Pie. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know why, but it's making me hungry for rainbow sherbet ice cream. Oh, that is my favorite though. Okay, so these are the colors. Okay, so, all right. So then we have to think what color we should do as the base. I'm thinking maybe with these, what would be too dark with the paper? I'm thinking maybe do, should we do the C one? And then embellish it with some of the animals maybe? All right, that's what I'm thinking. Why don't we go with that? Okay, so, all right, let me move everything else out of the way. And then, what else? Maybe we could do 2 colors. Well, we'll try it out. Let me get the 12 by 12s and we can take a look at it and see what they look like with some of the darker colors behind them. If it's going to be too dark, I'm not going to use the whole sheet of colors, but you know what? That actually is really pretty. This might be a hard one to choose tonight because I'm liking all these colors. So we'll do a different couple. I'll put the 12 by 12s by them and see if it might help, and see what you guys think. Hi, Joellen. Thanks for joining me tonight. I am going to use the Ocean Friends suite tonight to make a scrapbook layout on the fly. I'm just deciding what paper to use as the background. And let's see. I don't know. I really like both those colors. I don't know. Let's see. What else was in here? I think I'm missing a green. What else is in here? Oh, the summer splash. That must be what it is. Let's look at the summer splash too. All right. So, okay. I'm thinking, I don't know. Should we try the Villamombo first? See what it looks like. All right. All right. So, we're going to do an easy one tonight. So, all right, let me get my trimmer. Sorry, it's buried. Okay, so we're going to do an easy one. So I'm just going to cut my paper in half. At 6. Oop, hang on, this isn't right. We'll cut it in half at 6. And then make sure you're always looking at the design, which way you want it to go. And so I do have it the correct way. It is up and down. All right, so let me, okay. And then the Stampin' Up! Cutter here does have the scoring blade and the cutter, so just make sure you're using the right blade. And then I'm going to put this aside for the other page. And then let's move this. And let's see if we should do the full page or not. Oh, I'm thinking this is going to be pretty. I'm undecisive tonight. But I do think I like that color better. The Melon Mambo. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Debbie's on tonight too. Hello. Glad you could join us. I'm using the new Ocean Friends suite that just came out. It was released this last week. Let's see. I'm going to do a scrapbook layout tonight. All right. And then let's see. What else do I need? What else should I use? Should we bring some green into it too on each side maybe? Is that too much? Maybe, where's the, let me get the lemon lime. Oh, all right. Did I get one? Okay. All right, let's see what we can. Ooh, that is really pretty behind it, isn't it? You might have to add some of that to it. I wonder if maybe, what do you think? Should we make this center smaller? I don't know, that really making that paper pop, isn't it? What do you guys think? So lemon lime, or should I go back to the melon mambo? I'm funnier than Funniest Home Videos, John. Come on. I don't know. I really like that. And then, what did I just do with my weight? Okay. Okay, so let's do this. I think I'm going to do, oh, you like this. See, Sonia did like the melon mambo. Okay, I'm thinking I could do, should we do 2 colors? We can do the melon mambo as a base, maybe. And then we can use this to accent it a little bit. And then I could even use this as the base and do 3 colors too, even. All right, let's go for it. Okay, so I'm going to do the white behind it, and I'm going to show you how to cut off the middle. So I just lost my trimmer already. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so basically I'm going to use my white as my underpiece, but you don't need the whole sheet. So I'm going to show you how to save your middle so you can reuse it. So, okay, so you always want to go in 1 inch to start. So I'm at 1 inch on my trimmer right here on the side. You can see it. We need to scoot over a little bit. I got my computer over a little farther today. Okay, so, all right, so I got it at 1 inch. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So then, you can see on my trimmer where it says 1 inch here, so I need to bring this up to 1 inch. So I start at 1 inch, so, okay. And this is my first time doing this, bear with me. Let's see. Right there. Okay, so we started at 1 inch and go to 11. Okay. Oh, Sierra's here scratching. Sorry, guys. Let me pet her for a second. All right, let me turn the page. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing. And you're gonna put it at 1 inch. Because you know what, scrapbookers, we like to get as much as we can out of our paper. So let's see, lay it down. And we're gonna start at 1 inch and go to 11 again. Okay. And it's not perfect, but it'll do. And then I can save these and use them for photo mats or something else, or stamping or something. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start at 2 inch again. Oop, I think I'm too far up on that one. Okay. Start at 1, end at 11. And then I got 1 more turn to do. All right. All right. So, all right, so let me go back to 1 again. And go, let's see. Okay, we'll see how good I did them for the first time. Almost. All right. That's why we have sharp scissors. If I can talk. Sharp scissors. Just off just a little bit. Okay. So then, now look at that paper you just saved. So you have this whole piece that you can use now for something else instead of it being wasted. All right. So, all right. So then we're going to have to cut this one down over it to go over it. So I'll do, this one needs to be, how about we do, let's see. I can't do 1 inch off each side or you'll see the hole. So why don't we, let's see what let me see how much we should do. Let's see. How about, I'm just going to do a 1/2 inch all the way around so you can still see some of the white, but you're going to get most that way you'll still see some, but it's just gonna give a little bit of color out of it, so it's not so much. All right, so let me just do a 1/2 inch all the way around first, and we'll see how that looks. And then just remember to turn your paper every time. All right, so half. All right, okay, I'm at a half. Another half. All right, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, I should be one more, right? Let me open this up real quick. I did my computer closer this week, so make sure I can see your comments, but hang on. I can't. Oh, I'm dropping stuff too. Hold on. All right. I need to set you behind me. Let me move you over so I can get this open. All right, there you go. Okay, so this was, let's see. All right, yeah, so this side I needed to do a half. All right, okay. Yep. So let me cut a half off this one. Oh, and I think I got it too far up. All right, so we could do half on this one. Sometimes I cut mine backwards just because I like holding the paper to the left of me, so bear with me. I'll do it so you guys can see. All right. Okay, so now let's bring, all right, so now let's bring this back. And there we go. Look at that. Okay, and then, so we can tape this down. Glue or tape or whichever you're, I do like the two-sided tape that Stampin' Up! Has. It's really easy to use, and hopefully I'm not going too far in and it won't be seen with the paper, so. Oh, you know what, I keep forgetting to use, where is it? For your glue, so it don't stick to your board. And you know what? I had it sitting here. Now I don't know what to do with it. Okay. I'll just have to be careful so I don't get it all over my glass board and on my paper. All right. All right, one more side. So, okay, since we're going to be dealing with lobsters and crabs, I personally don't like seafood, but so any of you like lobster or crab or haven't had it or just curious? Yeah, I don't really like it. When my sister got married in North Carolina, she they had her, I guess you would call it rehearsal dinner at a fish camp. I don't think they still have it anymore, but I just remember watching them break the crab legs open one after another, you know. So I'm assuming they don't have much meat on them. So, okay. All right. There's that. So then now let's look. All right. We have that. And then I'm going to test something here. I'm going to try and pull some green in too. And I'm going to cut it. I'm going to lay it across the middle. But I don't want too much. I don't want it to pull away, but I want it to bring that out. So I wonder if we should do 1 inch or 2 inches. Let me look. Let me see here. Inch. So I'm going to do 1 inch or 2 inches. So that would be 2 inches right there. Okay, I'm going to start at 2 inches, and then if it's too much, I can always cut it down. So let's do 2 inches. I was looking at some templates and books last night. Was going to see if there was one on there, and then I had thought about this one. just a basic, easy layout. So I just went with what I came up with on my own. So we're gonna see where it takes us. All right, so that's 2 inches. All right, so we're gonna see. All right, and then I'm gonna line it up. Hopefully you can see this. And then, so the middle would be between 5 and 7. Lay that there. I think that'll work. Guys agree? I think that's gonna look perfect. Okay. All right, so let me tape this down. And since this is still just a regular cardstock, both sides are the same. We are starting to get more of the two-tone cardstock in, like close to my heart head, if you're familiar with that. We are going to have the remaining colors that they're supposed to be in the new annual catalog, which comes out in May. So they, I think, what do we have now? 9, I think, colors maybe. There might be more than that. I'd have to sit down and count them. But so those will make a lot easier and stuff. They are so pretty. The only difference is these that are the one color, of course, the color goes all the way through to the middle of the cardstock. And for them to be able to make the two-tone, it's white in the middle, like close to my heart's was. So both have their advantages. All right, so we did this one 6. So this one is going to be between 3 and 9. So I'm going to take this. Guess I probably should have cut both of them out to do both pages at the same time. But until I looked at it, I didn't know which way we were going to go. So just let me do this real quick. All right, so I said, all right, so we're going to do it between 3 and 6. All right. And then I don't usually have a lot of pictures that I cut down. I know we're used to a lot what Close to My Heart did when they made their kits and stuff was the 3x4s and that. And I have trouble with them sometimes cutting my pictures down that small. So what I'm going to do, let's do the other page on the other side so we have our bases first before we start adding anything on. So again, I'm going to do, where did I just do with my other white piece? Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh, that was the inside. Don't do like I've done before and grab the cardboard that comes in with the paper packs. I've done that before and used it as my base. So you're also going to learn what not to do tonight. Okay, so, all right, so you get to see again how I did this. So, all right, again, we're going to, now if you want a bigger white area around it, of course, you could do, more than 1 inch, but I think 1 inch is just enough to give it some dimension around it. And you would, of course, even if you cut the, you don't want too small though, because you want to be able to have something around it, but you could always change the size of your next layer. Let's see. Sorry, my eyes sometimes in the light. Plus, let me put some lotion in real quick. It might help too. I don't know about you, that's cold weather. It just dries my hands out so bad. And I forgot to put lotion on when I got out of the shower, so. All right, plus I just washed them before I started, so. Okay, maybe that'll help. Paper don't want to move. Okay. All right, so I'm at 1 inch, and then the blade has a line on it, but you know what? It's hard for me to see. So we're going to try something new. I'm going to cut it from this way. I can see better. Hopefully you can see the blades. Let me scoot this over some. All right, so. All right, then I can see better that we're the 1 in. That's all right. So make sure I get this still at 1. Yeah, I know. My eyes, and now I have a really bad stigmatism. So sometimes when I try to look out, it's hard for me to see. Okay, so I am at 1. So again, we're going to start at 1. go to 11. Oh yeah, I can see so much better this way. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't mess you up too much watching me while I do this. All right, so I'm gonna turn to an inch again. And you know what I just did? Did I have that all the way at the top? Nope, I didn't. Okay. Trial and error. When you try something new, sometimes you have to do a take two. Of course, you always learn what not to do. Okay. So since I turned it, I have to put, I forgot to move this all the way down. Okay. All right. Let's start with a new piece. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right, so there we go. So I'm all the way down there, okay? And then let me put the blade back at 1. All right, so then we're gonna go start at 1 and end at 11. We're gonna lift it up, turn it again. We're gonna go at 1 again. I almost did a card tonight. Since we got Stampin' Up, I've started making cards, and I'm really starting to enjoy designing them. But I really love this paper, and I wanted to do a layout because I do have some pictures I can use on it. I know I have some from Myrtle Beach a few years ago, so I thought I would do this one tonight. Let's see. Okay, so I'm an inch, and then we start at an inch, stop at 11. All right, we'll see if I'm closer this time, lining them up. All right, I'm going to do 1 inch again. Okay, inch again, and then this needs to start at 1. Let's see there. So we're going to go 1 to 11. Oh, I can see so much better. Yeah, this one's going to be a lot better this time. All right, and I'm going to do 1 again. Okay, and then line this up at 1. I'm going to go, let's see, go up a little bit. 1, 2, and hold your paper down when you're doing this because it just slid on me. Oh, I was doing so good too. Let's see if I can get it lined up again. See, you can learn what not to do. Don't let go of your paper. All right, so then we're going to stop at 11. Okay. Well, I was doing good until there. At least it's the bottom piece, so you won't see it that much. But look, all my corners except for this run right here. It did cut a lot better, so I never cut that way before ever. All right, we learned. Okay, so I have that, and then we did the melon mamba, so I need another piece of those, and then I cut a 1/2 inch all the way around. Okay, so I guess you could just do an inch off 2 sides technically, but so you get used to what you need to cut off each area. I'm gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna cut a 1/2 inch off, and then always keep your strips you cut off because they're perfect to add on stuff or even save for cards, or always save your scraps because you never know when you can use them somewhere. All right, so then 1/2. So that's 1 more. Okay. All right. All right. And of course, I need more table space. Okay. All right. So let's tape this one down. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, hang on. Let me take a drink real quick before my tea gets too cold. Okay. I have a question tonight, though. Have any of you dealt with Canva or Pick Monkey lunch. So so to watermark your projects and stuff you make, so you can get credit for making them and that. So you need to create a watermark. So last week, I don't even know where it is at the moment. I just created a little something on a piece of paper, which I think I lost yesterday. Anyways, so last night I got in bed and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go on YouTube and watch some videos. So, and then you have to, I forgot what the word is, but so that you have a clear background. So the only thing that when you put it on your picture, your picture or your object or whatever, like your card or page, so you only see like whatever your logo is, your name or whatever shows. So I was doing the Pick Monkey one, which was fine, but we have this, we're supposed to do images and this little C at Stampin' Up. Well, it's not, it wasn't in, oh, I almost drew it backwards. It wasn't in the text selection for Pick Monkey. So I'm like, okay, but I created this one anyways. And I just did my name, Crafty Paws by Danielle. So I said, okay, I'll do that one. And then I went and did this really cute one in Canva, which I thought I was doing okay. It had that C with the circle around it, all that I needed. And it even had a little pause and it was really cute and all that, but it wouldn't let me, I think it's called transparent. I think it's the word they call it. And I think that's right. And it wouldn't let me do that for the background. So if I tried to do it, it would take out my picture. So I had a really cute one, so I couldn't do it. So I was up till like 6:30 this morning before I knew it, messing with that, trying to figure that out. So I think maybe I need to do it on my computer and then instead of trying to learn new programs on a cell phone in the middle of the night. But it was still fun. I got to play around a little bit last night. Have you ever done that? Just decided you want to do something, and what time it is, you just want to at least do something. The first one was really cute. Now, if I can just figure out Canva. I was playing around, and you might have saw a couple posted on my Facebook group. That's what I was doing. I was trying to see how they looked. But let's see. All right, so I got my 2 inches for across again. So let me tape that. So I've never really been into the glue, but that is something that Stampin' Up! I know they use a lot other people use. And it's this is the glue they use a lot, the green Tombow. I didn't know if, so what type of adhesive does you guys like to use? I'm trying to get more using other things, experiment a little bit and see what's out there. All right, let's see. Let me do this real quick. Let's see. All right, so what did I say? We need between 5 and 7, I believe. That's what we did. So, and actually, I'm gonna put this one next to it. Just move this out of the way, just to make sure my eyeballs are so that they line up next to each other and one's not completely off. Okay. All right. Okay, I think we're looking good. I think those line up. All right, let's do this one. Sorry, my husband just went in the garage and just let a bunch of cold air in here. So my teeth start chattering, that's why. I'm picking on them. All right. So what did I say? 3 to 9. All right. Okay. So we're looking good so far. It looks pretty, but okay, so we have our base. And then now let's start cutting out some objects. So let's move this to the side. Today I'm just gonna make it easy and cut up and cut some of these out from the paper, die cut them. And I'll start doing some of the coloring another week, or maybe I'll do one or something today. Let's see, what do we need? Where's the leaf? Okay, so we do have two different colors lobsters, and we have two different color crabs. So let me just cut around so I can get an image, and then I can run them through it on the die cut. So let me cut these out, a couple out real quick. And I will need them for both sides. So let me, since we're going to be die cutting, let me quick cut out a couple. I think this one's okay. It's a little close, but I think it'll be okay. I think we can still die cut it. All right. Especially, I think this is a perfect day to think of the beach, since it is supposed to be so cold the next day. You can dream of being on the beach and putting your feet in. I always like to get my feet into the warm sand. That does sound good about right now. Okay, there we go. Another crab. Let's see. Now these are the Stampin' Up! Sharp scissors, and I never thought there would be another one I would like more than the Creative or the Close to My Heart ones I used to always have. These were great. They really do. So if you ever need a new pair, the Stampin' Up! Ones are really good. And they're really good. A couple weeks ago, after I got done doing my live, I think I accidentally cut my finger because it was the only sharp thing I used. So be careful. Oh, you know what? Look, these are actually two different colors. They're not even the same orange. It's kind of cool. All right, so what else do I need? We have three different colors, so. All right, so I was thinking maybe we leave it so maybe there's one focal picture on the left side, and then we can always add more pictures on the right side. Need some photo mats to leave some places so we can look at that. So when you guys scrapbook, do you normally use the 4x6, or do you like to cut them down and do smaller pictures? When I was working on my niece's album a couple weeks ago, I actually did cut some down and use some smaller pictures on hers, and it did look really cute. They were older ones, and I think maybe back then I didn't zoom in as much as I do now. So that is something I've learned when I take pictures, to think about how I'm going to scrapbook it, and you can always adjust it when you go to print it, so don't zoom in too far. All right, so I was just going to do 2 of each, so that way, whichever ones I want to use, then I'll have it for both pages if I want them. All right, so I need one more of this one. And I checked, and Stampin' Up! Has an exclusive stamp night once a quarter. What they do is they have this, they call it Creative Connections. And they have these training videos they do every week. They do different ones. And if you watch 4 of them within a quarter, you get to participate in this exclusive stamp night. And so the one for last quarter was last week. So as long as you watch it, you're live on it, and they give away prizes. So I won a complete scrapbook kit last week, and it's already in the mail, and it's supposed to be delivered Tuesday. And I'm really excited. And it would be here tomorrow, but because of no mail tomorrow for the holiday. Oh, actually, these 2 are different too. Okay, let me cut this one out too. Or I would get it tomorrow, so I'm kind of excited for that. Because I heard that my name called, and I was like, wait, I won. What did I win? I thought it was just like, just like a regular paper pack, but nope, it's the whole complete kit. $40 value. So that helped last week. I'm excited for that. All right, so, okay. And then let me see, let me put that over there. All right. Now what else are we gonna do? Now, you want to fussy cut some things too. This paper has, brain fart. All right. Is that a squid? And I forgot, is that what did they call it? I totally forgot, but here's some starfish and stuff. So you can fussy cut some other stuff. There's some fish and other stuff you can cut if you'd like. So I might be doing that in a minute. So let me just move these out of the way for now. And then we have them cut out. And then we can figure out what we're going to do, and then I can do all the die cutting at once. And then they have this die cut you can cut out. And let me see. I'm thinking we bring, what did I say that was? Summer Splash? Is that what that was? Some of these colors I'm still learning. Yeah, it was part of the in color, so I haven't used it a lot. Okay, so I'm going to use the Summer Splash. Cut that out. So let me grab that behind me. And when I'm cutting the die cuts and stuff, I do use the smaller 8.5 by 11 to save my 12 by 12 right now until we can buy the 12 by 12 in individual packs. And actually, I might be able to get 2 out of this one piece. Let's see if I can do it. All right, let me grab my, or actually, let me see if this, you know what, I haven't used my mini. Let me see if it'll fit in my mini. Yeah, I usually grab my big one, but I think this might fit in the mini. We'll see. Hang on, let me see if it fits. Yeah, it would, but I wouldn't be able to use them both on that same piece of paper, so. All about saving, right? Okay. Let me switch to the big one. All right, and then let me get my plates. So, where? Oh, here's my door. Okay, so I always, I don't know which die cut machine you have. So let me get this over a little bit so you can see it in the video. So on here, that tells you what you need. So since we're doing the thin cuts, I need plate 1, which is the big one, this one. And then it says I need plate 2, which is the white one. And then I need 2 3s. So I need the bottom one. And then I like using this Post-it cover-up tape. Let me move this out of the way too. I forgot to do that one. This for images. Tape them down. All right, so. All right, I don't want to get it too close to the edge. Okay, so let's cut this out. Might help if I put it on the plate too, huh? All right, let's get this tape down. See if we're trying to get 2 out of this, so let's see if I can get close to the edge without getting too close. All right, so line up the sides as much as you can, and let's see. All right. This does crank so easy. Okay. And then just to make sure, I always go back. Now, if you ever have something that has a lot of intricate detail and you're worried about it, go through it a couple times. It ain't gonna hurt, just to make sure. But this one should be okay. All right. So, and use your pick tool. Here, I'll put this so you can see. If you need help getting anything out, you have the flat end, or the other end you can use too. It has the poker end if you need to. I do love this. All right, so let's see. Okay. Look at that. And actually, I wonder if we could even do, I'm not a scuba diver. I don't go to the bottom of the ocean, but I bet you this would be a little bit cool if you did more than one color, excuse me, and overlapped them. I bet you that would be really pretty too. So, all right, let me do the other one real quick while we have this. Oh, yep, I did it. We can get 2 out of this piece. So I'm gonna put this plate down. Sometimes this is about math and moving stuff around, and maybe even a little bit of a puzzle, trying to get stuff to fit in the same piece of paper. So you guys do that too. Try to see how you can maneuver stuff to make them fit. I have to do that when I try to get when I get a new set of dies in, trying to get them to fit on the one magnetic sheet. All right. Okay, so let's get this going. All right. All right, so I have an idea to bring in Berry Burst. I'm gonna cut one out in Berry Burst of this. See this? See how it's stuck? This is a perfect example to use your pick tool. You see these holes? I don't know if you can see them very good. I'll try to bring it up. See how they have the holes in them for the exact same thing? And then you just use this and it loosens the paper up, okay? You probably don't even have to do that many, but, and then, see this? See how they're all up now and you can get to them? I wish I had this for like when I make Christmas cookies, because I have like 1 or 2 cutters that do that, and then I can't get my cookies out. Anybody else have that problem? Or is it just me? Okay, those are cute. Those are really cute. Okay. And, oops, I bought my computer and I just lost you. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm thinking we cut that some of that out too. I had all the colors out so I could grab them easy. So let's see what it looks like. Okay. I like playing around in these. So let's see. I think I'm this. So I think this is going to be too wide. So let me just move this to the side real quick. Grab my cutter again. And let's see, how wide do we need it? Let me lay this on the bottom. I'll lay this on it, it'll tell me. Let's see. That should be good about right there. Okay. All right. Bring this back over in the dies. And I can reuse this tape. I usually use them a couple times and it still holds. I have trouble with the washi tape. I don't know why these dies are thicker than what I'm used to, but I do like this Post-it tape. And you can get it on Amazon. You can usually get a couple of it, a lot cheaper. I do have two different sizes of it, but I do usually like to use this one. I think this one's 1 inch. Yeah. All right, so let me run this through. Usually I put the dies more on the other side, but I'm backwards today. All right, so let's get, all right, let's run it back through this way. All right. Okay. So again, I think a couple pokes. There. I can even hear it when I do that. I can hear it loosening. Is that enough? This one down here, even under the tape. So let me do this. Let me move the outside as I drop it. Okay, now let's see if it's come out now. There we go. I'm just afraid I'm going to rip the image. This one seems to be sticking a little bit more than the other one did, so hold on. Okay. I don't know. What do you think? Let's see. Oop. Just keep bumping my computer screen and I can't see if you comment. What do you think? Should we do an orange one too? All right. this paper is so colorful, so I'm thinking we need to make it colorful. So let's see. Let me see what a piece of pumpkin pie looks like. Okay. Tape this on, and then let me cut a piece. It's too thick to go through the. Let's see, just so I get an idea how far over I need it. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay. All right. All right, so let's try this again. And all right, there. Let me get stuck down. This is the way you should be doing it. So it's not so close to the edge. All right, here we go. And there. Try to get them lined up, and then let's feed them through. Stay over there. Sorry, my cat's trying to get over here. I have 4 8-foot tables in this room for when I have my crops, and she's on the other table across from me, staring at me. All right. Okay, so let's move this out of the way and take it off. All right, let's see. It's like all tangled. It's cut, but it's just tangled. 1 second. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna use my pick tool again. If you don't have one of these, I would say get one of these. These is my favorite thing. I am always using it. And have you ever heard of a reversed tweezers? That was something new. And they work good to hold something when you're gluing it. And I'll show you in a minute when I go to glue these down. I think maybe I'll use the glued. All right, hold on. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me move this out of the way real quick. Oop. Let me put them over here. Okay. So this is what I was thinking. So we're going to take this corner, maybe, and then we can overlap them a little bit. Have some coral in there, maybe. And then, you know what? Let me grab a photo mat. One of my kids right here. For 1 second. I keep meaning to cut some, and I haven't done it yet. Let me see if there's one of my kids right here I can use. Here we go. Okay. So, and then depending on, I'm thinking which way you're going to have your photo. We'll just kind of set that there for now so we can see what we're going to do. All right. And I really wish I could find that little mat, because the glue don't stick to it. And I thought I had it in here, and then I didn't know where I put it yesterday. Let me look. Yesterday I was putting all my dyes I just got into my new containers, and so I've got stuff got moved around. Let me see if I set it in my cart. All right, I don't know. All right, so now we also have our little dimensionals. If you wanted to pop some up, we do have some tiny ones right here. If you wanted to give it some contrast, I think, let me see, which way should we go? I think the orange on the bottom. What do you think? Since we have the Mellow Mambo on the bottom, we just kind of overlap these. Sometimes when you get these die sets, though, I have to figure out what some of this stuff is. I don't know if this is supposed to be like waves. Some of these stuff I'm like, okay, what is it? All right. So I'm going to get my reverse tweezers. I'm going to show you how to use these. So let me take the ends off. These are really sharp, so be careful. But so this way, like, or tape, whatever you want to do with these. So it holds your object down, and then you don't have to try holding it with your finger. So I just got these in. I haven't used them yet, so we're gonna test them out. And this glue is nice for small things that your tape runner won't fit. And you don't need much glue. And the good thing is when you use the glue too, it's not set like as soon as you lay it down, like sometimes when you use your tape runner, then you can't reposition things very easily without ripping your paper. This does give you a few minutes to get it where you want it if you need to. So I guess I probably wouldn't need to do every little stem, but I will. Okay, so then thinking, let's see, I got a little bit too much right there, but it'll be okay. All right, and then I'm gonna do this one next. So let's see. All right, there. Or if you, it's good you just even hold it if you don't want to hold it, but my luck, it'll slide still. All right. So I try not to use as much. Could get a little too crazy in a couple spots. I'm gonna start using this glue more else. See if maybe this is easier. Seems like I go through so much tape runner anymore when I really use it. I don't know if they're putting less on them. All right, there. Did I get those or did it just dry real quick? Okay. And then just kind of angle it off just a little bit. It don't have to be perfect. And then we'll put this one on top. Now, they do have a thing, and if you wanted, we could probably do something and make some wave or something on the bottom or something if we wanted to, but I think this is gonna look good. Don't think we're gonna need anything else along the edge. I don't know. I wasn't sure about this paper because I was thinking, oh, what am I going to do with, what I have pictures to use for it, but I think we're able to find a lot of uses for this. And I am doing my Valentine's card class. Let's see. I think I did it for the first Sunday in February. I believe it was the 2nd. And I can either do it online, or I think I'm going to do it in virtual or in-house if anybody wants to come here and do it with me. I'll give you some more info on that. And let's see. All right, what are we thinking? Sometimes you don't need too much, and let's move the die out of the way for 1 second. Okay, so if I do that one there, and then say I'm gonna do 2 pictures here, okay? So let's see so then we can kind of see what we're gonna do, okay? So I think we can just maybe cut a couple of the lobsters and the crabs and add them, and then maybe do a saying up here. So let's move those and bring the die machine back. All right, and get these cut out real quick. All right. Ooh, did you hear that as loud as I did? There, okay. All right. So, let's see. And I just noticed that we have a die cut of some starfish, so I don't know if that's from the stamp or the paper. Well, I'll have to look at that. And then what did I do with the bottom? Here it is. So today we're going to use the 1 and the 2 and the 3 plate. So I'm going to cut, also what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a lobster and a crab at the same time. So it'll be quicker. And oh, here it is. I was like, is that my old one or my new one? Oh, that's new. I was like, I thought I lost my lid, my top plate already. Okay, so here we go. Let's get these taped down. Oh, da, da. All right. This is coming together pretty good. Nothing too fancy. All right, so. All right, let me move this a little bit. So we're gonna do, might help if I line this up to the right side. So just gotta try to line it up as best you can around the edge. Let's see. That looks pretty good to me. Right there. There, I want it on the paper. And then let's do the crab. Oh, and I did start a new hobby this week. And I never knew this was a hobby, just found this out, but I wanted to order a planner, so to help me prepare for my lives and my different events and everything. So, and I just ordered a Disney planner. If you know me, you know I love Disney, from Happy Planner. And it's considered a craft. You have stickers and you can design your pages. And so that is something new I'm going to be doing too. I don't know if anybody else has ever heard of it. I'm excited to get that started when the rest of my order comes in. I have a few stickers and my planner came yesterday. So that is something cool. If you want to look at something new, it's a variation of scrapbooking since you are decorating it with stickers or anything you want in it. Pictures. It's kind of nice. All right, let me see. All right, let's put my lid in. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's get these off real quick. They're so cute. I hope you can see this in the frame. Look at that. Look how easy those are to cut out, though. Okay. All right. And I'm sorry, guys. I know it's taking me a little longer tonight. All right, let me cut out one of these. Let's have some good coloring in it. Let me move these. We're almost done. We're getting there. Just have to think of a saying. The one that comes on the stamp set we can use, or I do have some scrapbooking ones we can use. We want to add a saying to it now, or we can do it later. Hello, friend. Thank you. Thanks so much. And I do have some the stamp bookings, or the scrapbooking stamp sets that we have, Stampin' Up! Has created too, that have some nice sayings on it. I just got. All right, what are we thinking? Right there, maybe? Nope. All right, let's get this one down. And let's see. Let's do a red one since. Ooh, that's a ooh. That one kind of goes with that one. So should we do a different one? Maybe do that one. So it's different a little bit. All right. All right. So let's get this down and lined up. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Sometimes I'm not used to creating picture or pages without pictures, so sometimes you don't know what to leave, what area to leave room for your pictures. So it's good to know ahead of time what room you'll need or how many pictures you're gonna have. All right, so that should be good. And then like the other ones I cut up, I'll just stick in the set and then I will have them for the next time. Okay, so that was that. I'm thinking maybe there, maybe I'll set them a little bit and then we'll see what we got. Oh. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna put some pop-ups on these though, so they stand out. So we have two different sizes, so you know, depending on where you're gonna put them. So like in the end here, like the end of his clippers, I don't even know what they call them. Oh, we'll use the little ones since we don't have much room. Let's see, let me take it back at this one. I have really loved that you can cut these papers out so easy now with these dies. It does make it a lot quicker, but it is fun to color too. So I think maybe next week I'll do a video with coloring because the Stampin' Blends are amazing. I need to start using them more. And they come in dark and like the color it is, plus they'll come with a lighter blend of it. So it's good for blending better or shading, and yeah, especially with us having the new two-tone cardstock coming out, I think it's going to be really nice. And I don't like, I'm always afraid that it's going to like sink in the middle. So sometimes I might use a little too many of these if it's possible. Okay. Trying to make them balanced. All right, hopefully I'll use all these since I put them all in all of them. Okay. All right, so thinking like right there, okay. And then I'm thinking we need a little crab over here. So I'm gonna put them there. And, oh, you know what? I have an idea. I didn't use the embossing plate yet. I think we might have to use that. So I'm gonna do a little crab there. And then, let me see. What are we thinking? Do we need something on top of the seaweed, or do you think it's good like it is? Oh, Sonia said she worked on her planner tonight. I know, I was looking at mine last night and I'm like waiting for the rest of my stuff to come in, and then I was like, oh, do I need anything else? I'm so excited until I get everything in. I'm trying to hold off waiting. And then I ordered some Tombow. I thought they were pens, but they're more markers. So now I just ordered some erasable pens that are supposed to be here tomorrow from Amazon. So, okay. All right. Let's see. I don't know. Do we need something else on this page? I'm thinking maybe I'll emboss something in, maybe we need to emboss something. Use that embossing, it'll add some color. Let's see. Since that's there, should I move it over here or should we do it the same side? I can put this one here. Anybody got any plans for this year for spring break? Going anywhere warm? Not me. I'm not going anywhere planned this year. Hopefully the summer, maybe. All right, so there's that one. All right. And then, okay, I didn't glue these down yet because I always like to at least a little bit leeway for when I add my pictures down if I want to move them. But I am going to cut, when I'm going to emboss something though, I want to see what it looks like. I'm going to use the Summer Splash. What did I do with it? What's my next thing? The embossing folder, so let me see what it looks like. We did just get it in. It's called Soft Waves. And sometimes you really don't know what something looks like without actually seeing it. So, and sometimes I do like doing this anyways, because if I don't use it, it's already gone, and then I do have it so already in there. They do have different size embossing plates. This one's a lighter one, so I didn't know if it said on here. Might have to look online. Nope, it's 6 by 6 1/4. It says so. All right. So it's too wide unless I do it. Let me see. Let me cut it this way and I can maybe get some use out of this paper still. All right. So what did I say? It's 6. Oop. So let me cut it 6 so it fits in the embossing folder. And then I'm just going to do it 6 by 6, even though it says 6 1/4. And then it's perfectly squared. All right, we're just gonna see what it looks like. Don't know until you try it. All right, so now that we're using something else, so we're gonna use different plates. So, oop, gotta throw my, so move these guys out of the way. Not losing. Okay, so depending on if you're using the hybrid or the regular dies, or the hybrid embossings, it should be, I believe it's this one. Just use 1 and 2 3s. You'll know if it don't go through or goes through too easy. Do you have the wrong one? Thinking maybe if we just add some of this to it, maybe it'll hang on. Move this a little bit. Okay. Oop, got in the middle there. And don't put it all the way up to the top either. They have a line there. I don't know if you can see it on the video of where you should put your paper. So, get back, Haley. Sorry, my cat's trying to come over here again. She wants my tea. Let me move it out of the way. I think I left it too long. It's getting cold. Okay, so let's try this embossing folder. See what it looks like. You always want to do your like a focal point. They always say. I don't know, what is it? 3s they say. Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe I don't have this right. 1. If it don't go through with that, then try it with the other plate. Felt too tight, so I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do it with the other one and do when it says the 1 on the floor. I'm thinking maybe that's the one I should be using. Okay, let's try that one. The other one felt like it was too. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna go back just to make sure. I do like their hybrid ones and stuff because they cut and you can use ink and all that in one. We just had a new butterfly one come out, which I'm gonna have to be using. I think that's pretty. What do you think? You think that'll add a little bit to it? I mean, we could even do something like this, maybe. What do you think? Or over here. It's really pretty. Or if, what do you think? All right. Bye, Joellen. Have a good night. All right. So what are we thinking? Should we use this over here to bring the green over there? Could use it under the photo mat, maybe. What do you think? I don't know if that writing's throwing me. Now we can use a photo mat too. Let's see, should we use it as a photo mat? I don't know. Do we need some? Maybe I need some colored photo mats. Maybe that's what I need. What do you think? What color should we do? We haven't done much of the pumpkin pie, which is the orange. Maybe that one I need to do. See what that looks like. Let's see. Should we try that and see? And you know something I did the other day? I always try to find the the color to match my pictures, but someone said you don't need to do that. And I was playing around with some pictures, and I just did a couple different color around the photo mats, or different colored photo mats. And this one I did for my niece, and kind of blended it in to match the paper more. I just lost my cutter. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right in front of my face. Up a little higher, that's why. Okay, so, and let me see somewhat. So these are exactly 4 by 6. So probably need, what, 4.5 by 6.5, you think? Or is that too much? That would be a quarter on each side, but that's going to be too much around the picture. Well, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to say, let me open this up. So I'm going to say 6.5. Usually I put paper on my pictures and then cut them from that way. So I normally don't do it from this way. So I'm going to do, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do 6.5. What did I say? 6.5 by 4.5. So there's one. And here's 2. Let's see what that looks like. Add some color to it. Not that it needs much more coloring. I think I grabbed everything that was up there though. Okay, what do we do? Oh, you know what? We didn't do that other pink too. So maybe I do one of those pinks. The very first. So I guess this depends on which way you want to do this picture. If you do it this way, what did I just do with it? Kind of angle that maybe, or angle your picture. I guess because I cut that so thick is what's messing me up maybe. What do we think? Do you think that'll be all right? I think I need to do it on the, okay. What are we thinking? Like there maybe? And then I wish I would have, let me see if I can get this up. Let me see if I can put this under the lobster. We're going to try something. It's only paper, right? Let me fill this up real quick. I have an idea. You can see about that. Maybe not even all of it, just part of it up. Let's see, do that. This is the, and then too much, or do you think it'll be okay? And then see if I did too much. Should I take it off? Does it not need it? Yeah, maybe I don't need it. All right, I guess I don't need it too much. So let me fix these. Because now I can loosen it. Let me just pull it a little over stick. I always gotta change my mind. Okay. All right, so we'll leave that alone. I guess I don't need it. My little antlers there are sticking up. So I'm thinking, so I wanted to bring the green over here. So maybe if I do a photo mat in that color, that'll help. I could even put one of, I could even maybe put some of that maybe behind a picture, overhanging a picture. Let me move these out of the way and let me cut so that I think I did them too big. I think that's too much. So maybe I need to do, I think I did those too big. So actually, what do I need? I think I did them too big. Actually, maybe I need to go, instead of a half, maybe I need to go a fourth. So instead of, let's see, I'm gonna do, what do I mean? Instead of a half, I'm gonna do a fourth and see if that's better. All right, I did 4 1/4 that way. Then I'm gonna try 6 1/4. I think I did those too big. We want a little color, it's not overwhelming around the pictures, unless we're gonna go with 2 colors. All right, so let me do this and see. All right, we'll do one and look at it, see what it looks like. Could always do a double photo mat too, and it'll bring the green out in the picture. I don't know if you've ever done that much. That kind of looks cool too, huh? All right, we'll do that. We'll do a double photo mat, say. All right, I'm gonna take this down. I don't know if you've done the double photo mats before. It's kind of cool though. It'll add some color to your paper if you're trying to pull a certain color out of your paper. Okay, and then, oh, Sonia, did Nicholas use his puzzle cloth yet? Or is he playing video games today? I was just wondering, since it's not a table, if you liked it or not. I think that'll look good because it's gonna pull the green out from the other page. I think that'll be good. And then I think I'm gonna do one in this dark, in the berry burst though. Let me get the berry burst. Let's see, where did I put it? I tried to get all the colors out ahead of time and I'm still losing them. Thought I got the berry burst out. Did I not do it? Nope, it's not in there. Or is this it? Yep, here's the berry burst. Okay. No, I don't think that's big enough. Okay, let me move that. All right. So the fourth worked better, so I'm going to do, let's see. So I'm going to do this 6 and a fourth this way, and 4 and a fourth this way. There's 1. Okay. Did you ever see those pages and it's like, oh, sorry, hang on, my stuff just fell. Look at page, and they have like something in every possible square of their paper, and it's just so overwhelming. That's all you see when you don't actually see the pictures. Sometimes a little is better. All right, so what are we thinking? Is that going to be too dark? I think I already lost a photo mat. I think that maybe on this side. All right, let's go this one down. All right. Okay. All right. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put like one little tape in the middle. And then when you actually get your picture on it, if you want to move it or add it, you can. And okay. And then I thought I grabbed a couple of photo mats out of that one package over there. Now I don't know. Oh, here it is. Here's one. Okay. I think that one I taped under. Can't see the writing. and a thick amount of tape. Of course, right? And let me grab a refill real quick. Word to the wise, don't put your embossing machine right next to you, so when you get up, you kick it with your toes. Luckily, I didn't do it hard. Okay, let me put that on real quick. All right. Okay, there we go. I think maybe I put too much tape. I know some people just like doing the edges and one in the middle. I'm always afraid stuff's gonna come loose later in years. Oh, you know what? Forgot to cut it down, didn't I? Hang on. Let me turn this down real quick. Oop, it's upside down. All right, I gotta cut a 1/2 inch off, remember? Or 1/4 of an inch off. So I wanted 6 1/4. So I wanted 6 1/4. And 4 1/4. I had too much. Okay, here we go. That'll be better. All right, now I can take this down. What are you thinking? It's the same thing though. We can, the beach ones I have, I think they're laying in the beach. So maybe I'll put them this way. Maybe I'll go ahead and take these ones this side down. I just don't know that one. Definite. Let me just take these down real quick. Oh, come on. I just filled you. There you go. And I'm going to turn this one just a little bit. I like to do that sometimes, is turn them up a little bit so they're not so straight. And then maybe we overlap that one just a little bit. And I see how the tape, and what you can do though too, if you're going to overlap your second picture, if you're going to overlap, use the pop-ups, and then you can put your corner underneath it. But I'm thinking maybe I'll do this because I think I want them both to go that way. And then I thought I had, did I bury it? I had an extra piece. Oh, here it is. I had an extra piece, and I think maybe if I can try to get the pop-ups on it, I can kind of like put it in the, overlapping it there kind of, and it'll help bring the green in too. If I put it over here, I don't think it'll work, but I think if we do it there, let me see if I can, if even our mini pop-ups are too big. If I'm gonna have to cut them down. Let me, oh, there's my tweezers. Let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna say I haven't tried anything this small. I need to cut them. Maybe this would be a good thing for the tweezers. I won't be cutting my fingers. Okay. As it goes flying across my table. Okay. I hope I'm still in the video. You can see. All right, so I got one there. And then let me find the other half of this one. And we're not going to need to put a lot on, just a couple, because so that it's kind of like free flowing and like they would be if they were moving in the bottom of the ocean. Oop. I don't know, my hands are like, they're not, I was up all night, so then I got up early and then I went back to bed. And then when I got up, I don't know if it's because I never got my caffeine until just recently. Bear with me tonight. Okay, so let me get this one down. We're gonna put a little one there. Oop. Again, maybe I should be using the tweezers. That one looks like a big space there. I think that maybe I can get, so let me see if I can get one to actually fit right there. Let's see if I will see it. I don't think he will. I think that one's good. And maybe we'll do one more. We'll cut one more half, and I think that'll be good. And then let me think of the saying. Unless you can think of a saying. What should we put? What saying should I use? If I do a saying, then I might have to move that down a little bit. Oh, you know what? There's a piece on there already. Look. I have a half a piece already. Let's see if I can get it off. Maybe I won't need to cut anymore. And then it'll kind of like still be like free flowing a little bit, but kind of ties it together. Let me pull the backs off. What do you think? What do you think? And then maybe use one, put the one crab as it's like crawling away, maybe overlap it, maybe. And then just we put a couple embellishment dots. I think we're good. It's nice and simple. All right, I think it looks pretty good. I like sometimes when you just, I like just going through, looking at different colors, looking at different ideas. Sometimes it's better to wait before you tape stuff down so you're got everything figured out. All right, so these are the colors. Well, let me look. Did I cut out another, did I have another lobster somewhere I cut out? Yeah. Now that's the same color as that one, but I mean, if we wanted to, we can add another one, but I think then maybe we're gonna get too much. So yeah, I think we're good. We had it in another color maybe, but I think we're good. All right, so this is something else your pick tool is on the other end. If you use this, it's got putty on it. You can see it. I might need to bring some more out. I've had it out for a while. So you can use this. If I can get it to, hang on. Sometimes it like works real easy and then so there it goes. And then kind of like focal points maybe, draw attention more, trying to bring it more to, things fighting me today. And then let's see. Nope, no, I lost it. Maybe bring it there. And then let's see, what do we else? We need one. I think maybe a couple more right here. What color should we use? Maybe the orange, since we did the other. Let me see. Maybe there. And it's gonna draw it to that picture. Let's put this down a little bit though. Maybe it was good I didn't do that. And then got room. I'm not gonna do the saying tonight. Let me think about it though. Let me move this down a little bit. You know what? I'm just gonna tape it. What the heck? Move it down just a little bit. Okay. There's that. And then should we do maybe one green? I don't know if we need any in this page. I think this page is pretty good. Unless maybe I put one in the corner. Put one green maybe in the corner. I think it's looking pretty good though. All right, all right. And I think we're done. I think it looks pretty good. Thanks for staying with me tonight. Sometimes I do like just going on and figuring stuff out with the paper and that I want to work with. I do think I really end up liking this. It's not too busy, but it's enough. And you have everything. So it's your focus is the center. So you'll see your pictures, the same thing here. It draws it to your picture, which you want people to look at anyways. So I think we're going to be good here tonight. So thank you for joining me. Again, this is Danielle with Crafty Paws or Crafty Paws by Danielle. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please hit like and subscribe or even share. I do appreciate you watching me. And I will see you here Sunday at 7 o'clock next week. And hopefully my paper pumpkin for January will come soon because I've been waiting to see that. So you have a good night and thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, hang on. Let me make sure you can see I'm good because of the video before I sign off. Okay. All right.